Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Keep It Dirty. I am your host, Leslie Dowling, and my podcast is all about living functionally and sustainably in our ever changing environment. And really the reason why and how people navigate through our ever changing environment. I have guests from all over the world that has been on my show. This is episode 109. I'm 3 years into it. And I'm excited to say that it's really gratifying to have people that have seen me and my podcast episodes to reach out to me that have agencies furnishing me with incredible guests. And also a couple of places, companies that have reached out to me to do some lectures because not only am I a functional nutrition and lifestyle practitioner, but I've been doing corporate speaking for needs assessment strategies for really for people in companies, C-suite executives, and really looking around ergonomically about where their workspace is, because for years I was also in commercial design, and also what are they eating, ingesting, what kind of sleep patterns they have, and really take their birth to their current age and map it out on a matrix. And it really gives you aha moments of, oh, wow, look at that. I did have food poisoning back 25 years ago or so, and it was laying dormant. And as I was going into fight or flight and stress, saying a new work, a job situation where you're taking on new responsibilities, it kind of opened Pandora's box to autoimmune illness and possibly triggering imbalance in your gut, because that is something that is so was so overlooked for years. Gut health, which we see now, it's the central location of the real main highway and hub, your second brain, to what's going on with how you're feeling. So many shares. You live a certain amount of years raising three sons and living a healthy lifestyle, and people say, well, how do you do it? What do you do? It's an everyday challenge. You can't live in a bubble. And I'm always saying you have to really just be your own advocate. But today, what I'm here to do is, as you can see, I'm not in my studio, I'm in my kitchen right now. And I am going to share with you some of the things that I enjoy eating or what is my daily regime. A lot of people ask me questions. What do you do? How do you stay fit? What do you eat? 3 to 4 times a week, I am doing my 15, 10, 5 pound weights. I do Ann Annis. I love her. And this other Caroline, I think Gervin on YouTube. I'm not trying to promote them, but I really love their workouts. They have anything from, depending on how much time you have in your schedule, they do HIIT, they do Tabata, they do all different types of weights. They work on your abs and core. And I will be also taking on, I haven't since my baby, who's now 18, I did Pilates on a reformer years ago. So one of my guests, Don, that was on, he is a Pilates instructor locally here in Wyomissing. And I'm going to see how that goes, because I think the core and your overall health and just keeping your muscles toned and getting enough protein is really the key to a happy body. You will be happy mentally. Your body will thank you. Moving on. So this one is all torn and ripped because I've had it in my bag and I just found it got a little melted when I was on the beach. But this is Go Macro. So anybody, the YouTube people that are on right now, you could check me out on my YouTube channel and also on Spotify and Apple. But this is my favorite, the lemon. It's actually the Go Macro bar. It's lemon. It's just all lemon, organic, vegan, gluten free, and it's about 9 grams of fat. Total carbs is like 30. Total sugars 13 grams. However, this really gives you it's a great energy bar before you start working out. And I also like their banana almond butter, which is another great one. Something that I found at my health store is Mycolites Mango. It's mushroom, electrolyte, extreme hydration, and energy. And they're dissolvable tablets. So here you go. They're like mushroom shaped. and it's a great supplement. So the mushroom blend is shiitake. It has reishi. It has all different types of mushrooms in here blended into one. And it says you could add 1 to 2 of these tablets to any, like, you could put it in your water. So, but I also really tell everybody to please check your doctor before you start anything. Mushrooms can be pretty potent and powerful. Also, like having hemp tea. So in my cabinet, I have something which is really potent. It's organic hemp flower, organic chamomile. So this just I pass out at night. It just affects me really, like like it really hits me. So I just have to be careful. It's a great company, and it's actually grown and distributed by Wild Fox, and they are in Bardo, Pennsylvania. Great company that I love supporting local businesses in my area. Another tea that I really like, and this is from everybody here on board, the CEO, the people that actually started this. It's an all women based company, and it's called Miss Tea. I found them when I was in Manhattan shopping for the holidays. They had a kiosk there at one of the parks. I'm trying to think of the name of the park now, but anyway, you could look them up online, Miss T, and they have like amazing. This is blue lotus and poppy. It's an herbal infusion, and it's called Spiritualitia. I love that. And if you open this up, I mean, look at this. They're like these beautiful, like dried flowers and herbs, and it's all natural. So the other one that I really like is Wise Mushroom. It's mushroom and chicory, which is really a calming effect. It really is just a wonderful tea, especially in the wintertime when you're kind of not feeling that great. I just make a whole big pot of it, and I let it steep, and I have that for the day, and I'll just take sips of that throughout the whole day. Regarding my coffee, so this is Four Sigmatic, and it's called Think. It's dairy free, it's organic creamer, and it's for mental focus and energy. And it has lion's mane, which is good for mental focus, and L-theanine. So it's a vanilla coconut brand, and I also got this at my local health store. Now, I also, in my fridge, as I open my fridge for anyone that's not seeing me on YouTube right now, I do keep my coffee in here to keep it fresh longer. And this is a house blend from Equal Exchange Every Day. And this I also purchased from Kimberton, which is a local health store in Wyomissing. And this is, it has 100% organic Arabica coffee. So that's medium roast. And I put it in my French press, which is right here. And it's really a nice ritual in the morning. I love my French press. I don't drink anything that's not organic, because things that are processed that you get at these chain stores or coffee places, there's a lot of chemicals in it, and it makes my heart race. And it also, it's not, it's not natural. So, once I stopped using the mass-produced coffees, like I didn't have a migraine, I didn't have heart palpitations. So moving on, I also am a firm believer. I use local honey in my area, and also I use the raw honey. So if you have a chance, try to support local farmers that are making their own honey. This is Fall Wildflower, and they are in West Grove, Pennsylvania, and it's swarm bustin honey. But if you go, say, to farmers markets, you can find honeys that are produced within your area. There are more and more of them out there. I try to go organic because it also boosts your immune system. And also, I see that I'm not getting hay fever and allergies with the sniffles because I'm using honey that is local to my area. Another go to for me now, my friend Don, who I had 2 weeks ago on my show, um, who now he's an entrepreneur, he's a Pilates instructor, and he's really a firm believer. And I don't sell this, but these are, like I said, I don't represent or sell any of these products other than just purchasing because I believe in it. And I thought today I'd share some of the things that I do every day. This is from Shaklee. Shaklee is a company that's been around forever. And I used to use like Modere, some of their products. I used to purchase that from my functional medicine doctor. But this one is called Life Shake. It's plant protein, it's French vanilla, it's like an all-in-one meal. And I do this every other day. I have this, say, for morning or afternoon, and it just gives you like a boost of energy. There's 24 vitamins and minerals, 6 grams of fiber, 20 grams of protein. And I know for me, I go through the day, I'm not a big meat eater and I'm not doing lentils, which I should. So I don't get enough protein. So this is a quick way of getting that into my body. And it's dairy free, kosher, no cholesterol, plant based. So check out Shaklee if you get a chance. It's Shaklee. And also the matcha green tea is another great powdered uh, mix that is dairy free. This is alkalizing, energizing. It detoxes you and rejuvenates you. This is great. Sometimes I put in my latte and it tastes wonderful. Or in my coffee in the morning, I'll put a scoop of this in. So there's so many hacks in the sense of, I hate that word, it's overused, but if you want to just get in what you need for the day, I'm not a big eater. I could go for a couple hours and not eat. So I'm really trying to be diligent for the summer because I do run. I need my energy, I need my protein. So I'm trying really to push myself to, even as a health nut, there are times that I'm not doing what I should be doing and eating all of the protein and all the vegetables. So I try to get everything all together in one. So sometimes I do this fruitful greens, which is plant fusion. It's a super food blend. It's vegan and dairy free. It's fermented whole food nutrition. So you try to get in your fruits and vegetables. And actually, I just put some in water and it tastes delicious. So these are the things I kind of intermix throughout my week. And also, I'm really a big fan of, now I use the hydro flask, but anything that's metal, um, especially now when you're sweating a lot, you're outside, you're exercising or even walking, you need to rehydrate. So I put this Ultima, it's a rehydrating powder, and this one has like blue raspberry. There's all different types that you can get, and it has electrolytes. But my go to really, if you have an opportunity, get coconut water, organic coconut water. That is the most natural way to replenish your electrolytes. Um, if you feel achy at night, say if you start like something new with exercise, I highly recommend. And I know it is summer and it's warm, but I take more baths in the winter and the fall. I love putting Epsom salt in for the magnesium to absorb in your system. So it helps with aches and pains and it helps relax you. So with that, I think that's about it. I mean, I could go for an hour and talk about what you should stay away from, what my daily regime is. So I hope that helps you. And if anybody has any questions or if they want to reach out to me, you can on my Instagram at Keep It Dirty Podcast. You could check me out on social media. And I'm going to be doing more lectures to the public. And I hope your summer is going really well. And I will see you next week. I will be having more guests on intermittently and through the rest of the year. So, hope you guys get out there, ground with Mother Earth, and try to keep it dirty. And please if you can, rate, review, and subscribe, because the more people I have subscribing and listening, the more my wealth of knowledge I can get out there and start doing my public speaking lectures again. All right, take care. Bye.